Hey everybody, it's Russ coming at you from a restaurant right in the heart of Lawrenceburg County, a place that loves McKamey Manor. Holly's over here as well, and she's getting her food from a little Chinese restaurant. Maybe asking, what are you doing right now? What is Russ up to now? Well, Russ is up to a little weekly podcast, talk about McKamey Manor and anything. Oh, there's Holly. Excuse me, all choked up. So excited. Hey, where are we at, Holly?
We were at the fabulous Oriental Buffet in Lawrenceburg.
You got that? The Oriental Buffet in Lawrenceburg.
That serves such fine
Tennessee.
delicacies
That's right.
as Mongolian barbecue.
I come here for this. I know you're all excited to know what I'm eating. I'm actually eating a fresh batch of Mongolian barbecue and doing this wonderful little podcast. So you're all probably thinking, what's Crazy Russ doing now? Well, Crazy Russ invited Crazy Holly along for this little podcast that we're going to do every week on Thursdays, I think. But you know, that could change. It's going to be a 30-minute show, kind of talking about anything you all want to talk about. We're going to have a lot of live guests on. We're going to have some dead guests on. We're going to have some boring guests on. We're going to have even boring old Russ there hosting it. And Pretty Holly there in the backdrop. She'll be as Vanna White would do, just kind of, there you go, posing for us all. Doesn't get any better than that, right? So, Holly, talk for a second when I eat my first bite of, hey, cheers, everybody. I'm glad you're all here.
Well, guys, it's been an amazing, incredible hunt season, especially going to all these extreme and boo hunts with Russ McKamey. I mean, if you guys want to experience a haunted attraction, you have to go with Russ McKamey. Not only do we get VIP treatment, we get bumped head of the line, and he gets to film inside. I mean, how cool is that? So if you, all you fans out there, want to experience a really, really cool way to see a haunt, you have to ask the man of the manor, Russ McKamey. It has been such a great adventure and honor to go with him to all these haunts. We've been invited to Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, and it's just been such a wild ride. I absolutely loved it every minute. So thanks to Russ McKamey for this great opportunity for taking me to all these fabulous haunts. I would have never had such an opportunity to do this by myself if it hadn't been for the man of the manor, Russ McKamey.
Thank you. Keep talking while I finish this last bite.
Let's see. Well, about this documentary called The Heart of Haunts, we're focusing on all the haunted attractions in the South. And I got to tell you, the South knows how to do haunts. They do them really well. They do them extremely well. Arx Mortis, that was I'd say one of my first haunts, and it was done so well. I mean, you actually feel like you're in a horror movie.
Let's get those in a minute.
Okay.
So we'll start kind of reviewing what we're going to do today. Anyways, this podcast is basically whatever you want. We're going to have haters on here. We're going to have fans on here. We're going to have folks who've gone through the haunt several times. We like all that stuff, right? And anything and everything. We'll talk about horror films, talk about McKamey Manor, we'll talk about all the latest and greatest news. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's all about you guys. But this first little podcast, I guess we should introduce who we are, because a lot of folks, I just assume, know who this big goofball is and this lovely lady here. So I'm Russ McKamey, and this is Holly Saylor. She goes by lots of last names, whatever. That's her name. And we'll call her whatever you want to call her. You can call, what do you want to be called this time?
You can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for supper.
Back supper, eat. And so what we do, what I've been doing for years, is I have a little haunt called McKamey Manor, which some say is pretty doggone scary. And some say it's the most extreme haunt in the whole world. And I would say they're right. And so we've been asked to do a lot of different kinds of shows, and never have been asked to host a podcast before. So this ought to be a total train wreck, because I'm a train wreck. So
more like a dream boat.
Oh, I like that, Dreamboat. Thank you very much. Isn't that cute? I like that. We're working on Skype right now. This is the first time I've done anything on Skype. It's actually crystal clear, so you can see my ugly little face, and it looks like high def. I was amazed by it all. Wow, there it is.
Your beautiful face.
Oh,
What are
I
you
know.
talking about?
Beautiful. There'll be magic. There'll be magicians. There'll be all kinds of trickster stuff going on here. So again, lots of stuff happening with the podcast. But so again, we're Russ and Holly from McKamey Manor. And if you've ever thought about taking a truly scary, eat, honey, eat. Eat. She's not going to eat now because she's being filmed.
Sorry, I think it's totally rude to like stuff my face.
Watch me.
While I'm on
Look how rude I
Skype.
think I am.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. Mm.
I'm sorry, I don't have that confidence yet, guys. So
That's how rude I am. I don't care if you eat. Eat something with me.
I'll
Grab
use
some popcorn.
my chopstick skills.
Mhm. So, McKamey Manor is a place that you will get scared. It's a place that you could win. Drum roll, please. Fill in the gaps. $1,000. If you, my friends, make it through a little haunted house. I mean, come on, it's a haunted house. It can't be serious. If you make it through a haunted house, you make it through McKamey Manor. This old man here will take $1,000 away from Holly's allowance, and because she doesn't need the money, clearly. She's rich. She's loaded. In fact, I'm rich and I'm loaded. I am so wealthy. That's why Holly likes me. I am a millionaire. I have so much money that you would not believe how much money I have. And that's how I'm able to have this beautiful young woman pay me any attention at all, because I'm just loaded. I have just amazing how much money. Listen to all the stories. I am a multi-millionaire. If you haven't heard the rumors, man, I got money coming out of my ears. That's why my shirt is fluorescent green and yellow.
Street hustler makes big, y'all.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm offering you guys $1,000 if you can get through just a full tour. That's only 10 hours long. Why are you holding your mouth like that? She hates people watching her eat.
Sorry,
She
I
hates
just think it's totally rude to like be mowing on food. And
It is
I
rude.
don't want to gross you guys out.
If my nose runs. It's probably one of the grossest podcasts of all time. Just wait till I start spitting out food and stuff. But so far, we're okay. You know I do it. Oh, that's sweet. See, when you're a millionaire, you get that kind of treatment. How many millions do I have, honey? 100 million?
Oh man, I think I don't know.
I got so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. That's what McKamey Manor is all about.
You're richer than Trump.
I'm richer than Trump. Yeah. So we'll talk about all the crazy rumors you hear about me and the manor and Holly. We like all that rumor stuff. But I'm encouraging everybody out there who doesn't know what McKamey Manor is to go to the website, McKameyManor.com. Look at some of my videos and fill out the contact form. I'm still trying to figure out where the camera's at. I'm like looking away from the camera because
I'll help you out.
it's
The
on.
camera
The camera's
is
on.
right there.
Oh, there it is. The camera's on horizontal, so I'm looking totally like I'm a cross-eyed kind of fool right now. So there I am.
You need
That's
your
like
extra
I like looking at myself in this little Skype. It's interesting. So, anywho, fill out the contact form. Let me know who you are. Talking funny now. Who you are.
Yeah, what happened to your little California accent?
I don't know. It
missed
went away.
It went away.
Since I've lived out here in Tennessee, it's gone away.
It better not. I like that little accent.
I'm
Your little
trying.
Cali accent.
Kind of like Cali accent. Oh, we're okay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
They're checking on our food. We like that.
They were so nice here that they even
They turned the sound
off
off.
the radio. I mean, how sweet is that?
Name the place again. Let's plug it. Plug where we're at. Come on.
Their hospitality knows no bounds
Plug it.
here.
Mm-hmm. Name the place again.
Oh, this is the Oriental Chinese Buffet in Lawrenceburg.
Right downtown, right?
Yeah, this would be basically their strip in downtown.
Go ahead and talk
They
a little
have the best Mongolian. Russ here had their Mongolian. I'm going to show you guys this plate. It's really good. And it's quite fancy. They even cater for people that are vegetarians, vegans. They have
It is good.
they have vegetables. They have fruit.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not bad. And the gym is like right across from the street, guys. So what you want to do is get yourself a good workout. Come over here, start refueling your muscles, get you good carbs.
That's what I do every day.
Broccoli, excellent.
Every day I'm working out at the gym. Can you tell?
Broccoli, eating some chicken too. If you're worked hard, you just come across the street and have yourself a good meal.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to eat something?
Right now I am.
Eat. Chow down. All right. Cheers, cheers. I've had so much Dr. Pepper in the last 4 months since we've been down here. It's like crazy. I love Dr. Pepper. They don't have diet Dr. Pepper.
It reminds me of Forrest Gump.
What does? Out here, living out here?
No, when he had drank all those Dr. Peppers.
I don't remember that. What happened?
Okay, so he was going to meet JFK, and he could drink all the Dr. Peppers he wanted, and he had to go pee really bad when he met the president. He's all, how does it feel? How do you feel? He's like, I have to pee.
Got it.
From all the Dr. Pepper.
Remember now. Very cute, very cute, very cute.
But
so where was
let's
I?
all try to encourage Russ to drink more water because it's so good for you.
More water and
You need more water.
I need to go to the gym.
More water with lemon. It's delicious.
Holly goes to the gym all the time.
You need to drink more water. If it's good for you, it's good for those kidney stones.
So Holly looks like she looks because she goes to the gym. I look like I look because I don't. Look at those guns, man. Those guns. Look at those guns. I don't like that. So I look like I look because I don't go to the gym.
Well, then come to the gym with me today.
No.
Come on, y'all. Come on, America. Let's encourage Russ to go to the gym.
Yeah, I'm kind of fun. I do have a membership there. I should use it, I guess, right? So, all right, sports fans. So we're talking about the manor. It can't be scary because it's only run by me alone, a recluse multimillionaire such as myself, with the help of Holly and a few compadres. And again, all you gotta do is complete it, and I'm going to pay you $1,000. And like I tell everybody, you're not going to die. So if you're not going to die, why quit? But everybody quits. I have no idea what time it is either. This podcast, again, is only 30 minutes long. I don't know how long I've been going for. Do you?
Let's see, probably around like 20 minutes.
Here comes the music now. So I don't know how long we're going to ramble on for. But this episode, Volume 1, we're going to talk about what we've been doing the last 30 days, which is going to all these haunted houses in the southern area, which has been cool. Normally, I don't get a chance to do any kind of haunts because I'm too busy doing my own show. But I kind of took a break for the last 30 days or so, 45 days, and I wanted to just kind of explore all the attractions that the South had to offer. And man, I found out that they have a gazillion haunts out here, a lot more than California. California had like 4 or 5, same ones every single time, and that was it. So it's cool to be out here with a place. Now, granted, they are super far apart. You may think, oh, okay, cool, it's all in Tennessee and Alabama and Georgia, but it's like, we drive like 7-8 hours to get to one haunt. So they're not anywhere near each other. I will give you that. Holly, talk away. Wow. There. Talk amongst yourself.
I have to say that when we travel, we go, it looks like that we live out of the truck because we're always on the road going to these haunts. I'd say the only downside about these haunts is they're so far apart. So it takes us, Russ will be driving like 8 hours.
Yep.
I don't drive because I like to be chauffeured.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that spoiled.
Your princess.
What can I say, guys? No, I love to be chauffeured, so.
Yep. That's what millionaires do. They
So while we're driving around
chauffeur their little princesses around.
the limousine that we have,
That's
Russ
right.
owns like a super stretch long limousine. And what we do is we pull up to these haunts in our limousine and they roll out the red carpet for Russ McKamey. It's awesome. And then while we're driving there, we get to meet behind the scenes the actors, and that's something so cool. Now a lot of people get to see how the actors put the magic together. We get to see them put on their makeup, and it's really cool the details they do when they're doing different kind of they had this one actor who was a makeup artist, and she had her own setup of airbrushes, and she started spray painting the faces, and she did it like so fast. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And they had a real good makeup artist at Arx Mortis and at Sloths. They were really good. I saw a little bit at Doomsday, but the final product was amazing. Their actors and their quality that they put into their costumes was real legit. It was real cool.
Stephen out there, how much time do we have left on this podcast?
I think he said 15 minutes.
Stephen, the brains behind this particular podcast that you're watching, this classy, professional-looking podcast.
Do you have a favorite haunt, Russ, that you've gone to?
I do. What kind of? I actually like them all. So what we've been doing, as I started eating my food and forgot you guys were here. Sorry. We decided to like go to as many haunts as we could, and started calling them. And some people thought, "Oh, McKamey Manor, they're not going to talk to you because they're afraid of you." Because for those of you who don't know about McKamey Manor, he has some extreme fans, and he has some extreme haters, and the haters loved her. Like, oh, they're the best. The haters are the best. I must say, we've done 15 minutes. Stephen said, "Thank you, Stephen."
Thank you.
Keep me in the loop, Steve. Let me know when like 3 minutes on. And so what is going on is that a lot of the haters, we thought, oh, they're going to be really not happy with the manor coming out there and filming and what have you. Because what I want to do with this documentary is called, what was the documentary called?
Called Heart of Haunts.
Heart of Haunts, because I am a huge haunt fan. I know lots of folks think, McKamey Manor, it's not a haunted house, but I disagree, it is. And I love haunts. I love them whether they're garage haunts or the big giant, heavy production type of haunts, you know, everything in between. This guy just likes haunted houses. I'm a fan. And so I thought it'd be really cool to get out there and show you guys what the South has to offer, and to see if these haunts would let me film inside, because I know I hate when people film inside. I hate when people come see me. I don't like it when anybody other than a guest comes and sees me. Like, I turn down media all the time. I think I'm the snottiest guy in the world because I don't want anybody seeing the magic, you know, the smoke and mirrors behind what's happening. So I never let anybody film. So I thought people would be the same way. But to my surprise, 99.9% of them are like been really excited. Like, yeah, we'd love to have McKamey Manor out there and filming and show the world what we got going on. We think that'd be cool. And it is cool because it's a win-win, because the fans not only get to see what's going on, see all these new haunts that otherwise they would never in a million years know are even out there. And the owners win because next year when the video is out, and it's going to be several volumes. This is not going to be a cut-up video. It's not going to be a 2-hour movie. That's it. It's going to be showcasing everybody's haunt in the best light possible. It's a real positive take on it because I'm a positive kind of guy, and I'm not here to slam anybody. I'm here to celebrate everybody's haunted attraction, no matter what they got. Excuse me. I do have some Tennessee allergies. Thank you. Sucks. And so this is going to be a really positive movie. And in saying that, it's going to be a long movie with me, lots of volumes. The first haunt that we went to was Arx Mortis, the first one that let us film. We did go to a couple, and I was new at the games. I thought, okay, I don't know what's going on, you know. They didn't want me to film. I said, okay, I'll still go there and review it. We'll talk to the guests before and after. See you later. And I thought, okay, I'll still film it and maybe use it for the footage, because I didn't know how many people were going to be really excited about us filming. I thought that was the norm, like, nah, they just won't go for it. But everybody's been really positive. So the ones that did not want us to film, but we still went out there and we did a review. I'm not really going to include that within the movie. have it as a bonus feature if you want to see it. But the only folks I'm going to really focus on and spend my time on and really make it a snazzy movie for them are the folks that really supported the Manor coming out and showcasing their haunt. Because again, we're showcasing you, their haunt, not my haunt. So I'm trying to make everybody look really good. And so that's been the drill. And we contacted a bunch of folks, and they're all like super excited for us to come out. We did. Then more people got on board, more people, to the point of where I was not able to get to everybody I wanted to get to. Maybe next year, but next year I probably want to go to another state and showcase like Ohio or the Midwest, Pennsylvania, who knows, Texas. I kind of want to hit other spots. So this will probably be it for the southern states, unless I get such a big mad rush of things coming for next year. But I think I hit almost everybody, at least all the big wig boys, and even, you know, just about everybody. So for the ones that turned us down, poo on you guys, because they're missing out. Everybody from the big boys of Netherworld, I know they don't need me, but like Netherworld does not like me. So that, you know, I have to be amused by these people that don't even know who we are, but just think of the rumors and think of what they see on the internet, and then they just, you know, they don't have anything to do with us, right? And there's a bunch of haunts out there like that. The guy that owns Miller's Thrillers, David, you know, he doesn't get it. Him, and I talked to him for a long time too, trying to convince him, trying to explain to him that we're actually nice people. It's smoke and mirrors. It's not reality. But a lot of folks don't understand. And so those folks are just going to have to kind of be left out, and that's fine. And there's quite a few, not quite a few, a handful, maybe 2 or 3. Everybody else has been super nice. So we appreciate that. And we love the fact that you guys gave us full access to do everything. So that's cool. So as my food is cold, what we're going to do on this particular volume, and we're actually going to make another volume of this too. In fact, we're probably going to do this again. I know we will, but we're going to finish up the story about the haunts, because we only got like, Steve, how long do we have on this particular podcast? Steve, our electrician back there. Turn top on.
I am not a good BSer. I have no idea what to talk about. I am not good at BS.
You're doing good, honey.
No, I'm not.
Gotta say something. Sing a song.
Let's see.
No, don't sing a song.
You guys want to hear me sing?
All right, so because of the fact that it's only a 30-minute podcast, and I kind of spent this time introducing myself to you all, for those who don't know who I am, we're going to do another part of this section here about the haunts, so we can talk about all the haunts in detail, so you know which ones to go to. But being that this is airing today, this will give you a chance to go see a couple of the standouts. And there's been a lot of standouts. So I don't mean to leave anybody out right now, but I only have time to give you guys a couple of really for sure gung-hos. And then we'll go into detail about the other ones. Arx Mortis. Arx Mortis is awesome. It's in Alabama.
It's in
Killeen, Alabama.
Alabama.
Sunny Box and the boys out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes left. So Arx Mortis is a kick-ass haunt to go to. It's super long. It takes like an hour or longer to go through it.
That haunt kicked my butt.
It did. That was Holly's first adventure.
It was.
But she was pretty reserved on that one. You see the ones later on in the series where she's like losing her flipping mind.
Yeah, I'm begging
Russ to help her. Now,
basically, his agenda was to maim me and leave me for dead.
Mm-hmm.
What a sweet boy. And so, anyways, left me for dead in a cage. Blood, gasoline all over myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was a real hot mess.
Mm-hmm. That's her job.
They dragged my carcass out through hay and mud in a pigsty or whatever. Those were the good old McCoy boys at Doomsday.
Yeah. So one thing to know is all these haunts gave us the Holly special. The Holly special is, I told them to destroy her, bloody her up. I told them that if I see any kind of clothing, anything that's not covered in blood, they're not doing their job. I wanted her gross and destroyed. So she was a pretty good sport about the whole thing, for the most part. She got a little bit whiny at some points, but she was all right. Like, she's a little whiny now. We're going to go to a couple haunts tomorrow and Saturday, and she's not sure if she wants to do this anymore. But I think she is. I think she'll take it for the home team just to go for it one more time, just so you finish up with Holly.
For you fans, absolutely. I'll take one for the team.
But last
I'll
night
be
she
destroyed
was.
for
Last
you
night
guys,
she
for
wasn't
your
happy.
entertainment.
Last night she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So she comes in her phases.
I come in many shades.
We got
I got a second wind of it, so I'm like, oh sure, why not? I don't mind getting bloody and mud and blood all over the place. That's fine.
We got a buddy of ours, Brandon Vance, has been through the tour a couple times. He's going to come with us tomorrow, and Saturday, so he'll get a chance to get in there and have be Holly's sidekick. Either that or he's going to film. But yeah, it'll be fun. So a couple of the for sure's you got to see before this podcast ends is Arx Mortis, Doomsday. If you want an extreme adventure, Doomsday.
The
But again,
Haunted House of Horrors, House of Dolls.
Haunted
in
House
Portland,
of Horrors.
Alabama.
Haunted House of Horrors, House of Dolls is really, really good.
Amazing. It was really cool.
But again, you got to ask for the Holly special.
Tell them Russ McKamey.
Dread Holler was really good.
Dread Hollow was really
And Sanitarium was a different man's, thinking man's game of a haunted house. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that one was cool. Dan's. Chicken Ranch.
Haunted Chicken Ranch.
A really awesome hayride.
That's really super cool. Dan's like an awesome dude. You got Slaughterhouse. That was another worthwhile one.
Yes, absolutely. Slaughterhouse was really good. They had amazing actors.
If you want your face licked, go to Nightmare at 30008.
Ask for Mongo.
Yeah, ask for Mongo. Mongo will give you the Mongo special, which means he'll lick your girlfriend all the way from here up here. That was interesting. But that's we're team players, so that's all right, man. And then went to a really crazy one out in Georgia, Scarehouse of the South. That's like a crazy 18 or above haunt. And so many in between. I mean, postmortem.
Was really cool.
They stayed open for until 2:30 in the morning just for us.
Spook Trail was interesting.
Spook Trail was cool. Man, there's just so many. But we're going to review all those things individually.
Sloth's Furnace
from last week was really good. I heard a lot of things not so good, but they sure gave us a good show. Sloth's Furnace was really, really good. And we've hit so many. This weekend we're going to Screamville, Doug Cox's haunt in Knoxville, Screamville. And then there's another one we're going to right afterwards, and I don't have my paperwork in front of me. And then we're going to North Carolina on Saturday to see Lake
Hickory.
Lake Hickory and a couple others out there too. So excuse me.
And Malice was good too.
And Malice is really good too, yeah. And so, we're at 29 seconds. So that's just in a nutshell some of the haunts. Quit banging that thing down. Every time you go this, they hear it. Picking on it now. Thank you.
He's a bossy little thing.
I'm a bossy little thing. So we only got a few seconds left, guys. So this is Russ and Holly, our first podcast, as irritating as it was. Thank you for joining lunch with us, and we'll see you next time. I'll talk real slow as it goes 1, 2, 3. I think we're out now, but I don't know. So thanks for joining us at McKamey Manor, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Cheers.